Hey there, Jordan from Midway Nissan. I am very excited to share with you the walk around video for the new 2021 Rogue. So here it is. This is the vehicle here. It is a complete redesign from the previous year. As you can tell by the body style, just to give you a comparison, this is what the 2020 looks like. So it's very rounded off, whereas this has nice sharp angles, as well as really aggressively designed headlights. With this being the Platinum trim, you're gonna get LEDs for all three sets of lights, including the fog lights. So one thing you may also notice while you're here is there's actually a true aerodynamic vent that pushes air off the front bumper down into the wheel wells. At high speeds, it will actually help cool off the braking system as well. So while we're here, you will also notice there are parking sensors on the side as well as the front of the car now. You're going to get parking sensors on the entire vehicle, full 360. That in conjunction with it still having the 360-degree camera, you kind of get full coverage for both parking and even while you are driving. So one other thing you'll notice is there's an active shutter system in the front grille. So at really high speeds, it will actually close that, help with aerodynamic flow. So while we are moving around the vehicle, you'll notice that the side mirrors have actually been repositioned on the car. They used to be right in this corner section here, and they're now placed lower. This will help with aerodynamics, fuel efficiency, as well as reduce cabin noise. So as I move around the vehicle, you'll notice you still get the keyless entry that you used to get on the Rogue previously. The one new change is you're gonna get it on all four doors now. So all four doors can unlock the vehicle and let you in. So while we're in the trunk, or the back seat, sorry, you're going to see this has the semi-Alanine quilted leather seats. A few changes from the previous year is you are going to get a manual privacy shade in the rear seats, just to block out a little extra sunlight for the kids in the back. One other thing you'll notice as you move into the car is this is going to have the tri-zone climate control. So you could independently change the temperature for the rear seat, different to the driver and the passenger side as well. And you're also going to get 2 USB chargers as well as heated rear seats. So one thing they've also changed with the Rogue is they have a butterfly split center console. So before, the center console used to flip up, and as somebody in the back seat, it was difficult to reach in and grab stuff. But now, with a press of a button, it opens from the middle and you can actually reach in and grab whatever you need. So moving on to the rear of the vehicle, I'll come around here. You're still going to get the rear parking sensors that you traditionally got on the 2020, as well as the motion activated liftgate. So one nice feature they've added with the Rogue this year is you can actually remotely drop the rear seats from the trunk. So you're going to get levers on both sides, and with a simple pull, you drop the seats. As well as that, you're also going to get the divide and hide system, previously seen on the Rogue. It's a little different from the previous years. I find they're a lot more sturdier now, but you still have the ability to prop stuff up and store your stuff the way you want to. All right. From the back, you can actually remotely lock the vehicle from the trunk now, as well as close it automatically. As you can see, the vehicle also features a Murano-styled side bumper. As we move into the front of the car, you will also see a completely redesigned, fully digital gauge cluster, as well as a 9-inch touch display in the center. As we move down, you're going to see this is where the tri-zone climate control system is set up. So you have your standard dual zone, as well as your third for the rear, heated steering, heated seats on both sides, and fan control in the center. So another thing they've added for this year is you have a fully wireless charging pad, which is compatible with wireless Apple CarPlay. As we move back, this vehicle has switched to an electronic shifter. So no longer is there a need for big and bulky equipment underneath. So you have all this extra room for storage space below it, as well as your electronic parking brake and your 5 drive mode selector. So with this, it'll alter the braking feel, the transmission response, as well as the split differential response, depending on which setting you choose. So you have eco mode, sport mode, standard, snow, and off-roading as well. So I'm going to turn the car on quickly just to give you a quick little look at what it looks like here. So So as you can see, it is a fully digital gauge cluster here. Right now I have it set to show off some of the warnings. So right now it's showing that my door is open. As I move along, you will see I can customize it via the settings, or I can keep going and you will see some other options. So the drive computer will show me my average speed. If I scroll down, I'm gonna get some fuel economy statistics. As you go over, you can have it monitor your tire pressure, as well as your 4x4, or just leave it on a cup base. It's really customizable the way you like it. As I move up, you're gonna see there's actually a heads-up display now on the Rogue. So this is gonna display your current speed, as well as whatever the current speed limit is. So it has the traffic sign recognition as well. And then in the center beside that, it will also display the GPS if you have your GPS currently running. So over here, I'll give you a quick look at the 9-inch display. So this one has the GPS pulled up at the moment. If I switch over to camera, it'll actually show me the front of the car as well as a full 360 view. So with my door being closed, as I close the door, you'll see the camera adjust. So this is the full 360 as well as what's in front of me. So while you're driving, you can even pull this up while the car is moving, kind of just to give you a sense of distance. As you can see, this yellow light has gone off. That means somebody's walked in the vicinity of the back of the vehicle. So the sensors are always going off. They're always going to be checking to see your surroundings. And especially if you're not comfortable backing into parking spaces, you can even see how much clearance you have in the front as well. So there's a lot of features you get with the new Rogue. It's a complete redesign and the drive feel is fantastic. So if you're interested in checking the vehicle out, you can come on by the dealership for a test drive and see how you like the new 2021 Rogue.